Welcome back. And looking ahead on Arts Avenue, a performance that you can only catch here in Milwaukee for one night only. Present Music's co-artistic director, we have South African composer Philip Miller here, who is joining us in studio. I want to thank you so much for coming in today.
Lovely to be here, Gabriella. Thank you.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about a scenic concert, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tell me a little bit about this work.
Actually, it's called a cine concert.
Okay.
So it kind of plays with this idea of both the movies and cinema and then a performance concert. So we're kind of putting the two together. And really what it is, it's about a celebration of some of the music that has been composed by myself for the films of the artist William Kentridge, who's currently having an exhibition here at the Milwaukee Art Museum. So we wanted to put something really special together with Present Music, and we came up with ideas of making arrangements of new music, of arrangements of films with music that hadn't ever been heard before, and the films who hadn't been seen before, and do something really special using a great ensemble of musicians and bringing two fabulous South African singers who work very closely with me, Anne Messina and Tshegofatso Moeng.
Wonderful. Now tell me, what does it mean to be able to, now you have worked with Kentridge for 30 years. How does that feel to be able to work on this project?
I think what's wonderful about a long collaboration is that we've been able over the years to kind of track a journey of both the work itself and how it's developed, but also that one constantly goes back to things and reimagine them in different ways. And I suppose this concert is also about reimagining some of that work in a new and different way. So there's always an element of surprise when we work together.
Definitely. And I know that this is also very important because it's bringing awareness to a certain topic. If you can kind of divulge a little bit more.
Can you guide me a bit more about that?
I believe it's the history of the apartheid, I believe, if you can kind of explain.
Yeah, I think, well, William and I started off in just at the beginning of democracy, post-apartheid. Both of us had grown up during apartheid and had seen the brutality and trauma that it had the effect of on both colleagues, just growing up as children. We saw that William's father, of course, was a very famous lawyer who represented freedom fighters during the apartheid struggle. But the work has grown out of that. I mean, I think it's hard, not as creative artists, to not bring that into the work in different ways. So some of the earlier films really talk to that history, talk to something called the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, which was really the first platform for people of color to talk about what they'd been through. And then I suppose the work itself, working, and I work collaboratively with many of the singers and musicians, has talked to their own experiences, those who have either as victims or survivors of apartheid have had to find now new ways creatively of expressing their history, their personal stories during apartheid.
Well, wonderful. I want to thank you so much for coming in here today.